Have you ever stopped to wonder, are your friends really your friends? Not just people you hang out with, but real friends? You know, the ones that'll have your back, the ones who support you, and the ones who truly want to see you win? Today, we're gonna break it all down because the truth is, not everyone who smiles in your face is actually on your side. First, I just want to start with the difference between friends and quote unquote friends. Let's be real. Some people in your life are there because, it's a convenience for them and it's not really a connection that they have with you. A real friend adds to your life, while let's say like a fake friend, he's just along for the ride. Hey, can I borrow money? Hey, can you take me here? Can you take me there? While a real friend, they'll celebrate success with you. They'll go 50-50. They'll do everything with you. They'll always have your back. And a fake friend, majority of the time, is secretly resenting you. Like, have you ever shared good news with someone and felt the energy shift? Because that's most likely a sign. And getting into the signs of a fake friend, quote unquote, we're going to say, so how do you know who's real and who's not? Because I'm going to give you about 4 or 5 signs. I'm going to say one, they're only around when they need something. Like, let's say you guys might have been close, but you only talk once, twice a month, and every time that you talk, they're like, "Hey, can you cash at me this? Can you come do this? Can you take me here? Can you take me there?" It's just the little things where they don't even have a bond with you anymore, and they're really just coming to piggyback off of you. Two, they downplay your success or they end up making it about themselves. This could be as simple as like playing a video game, like let's say Rocket League, and the next thing you know, you get this absolutely insane goal, and they're like, "Oh, but that wouldn't have happened if I wouldn't have got the assist or the demo." It's just simple things like that. Like let's say you did this on a test, and like, "Oh, it only happened because I told you to study." It's stuff like that. And I'm gonna say three, they gossip about others because if they do it to them, they'll do it to you too. So let's say they come to you and they're talking crap about everyone that you associate with. We're gonna say even your other close friends, they talk about them to you, and you gotta look at it like this: if they're gonna do that in front of you, imagine what they're saying about your other or other to your other friends about you behind your back. There's just a couple of things you gotta keep in mind about it. And four, they don't check in on you unless they want something. This kind of goes back to what I said for number one, but this is more like a I don't know this. This is more like they'll text you this time and be like, "Hey man, haven't spoken in a while." And then when you're thinking that they genuinely just want to reconnect, that's when they hit you with the, "I mean, yeah, I could be better. Could you possibly?" And then blah blah blah. Here it comes again, which roots back into number one with the whole "Can you cash app? Can you take me here?" And last, I think I'm gonna say, have you ever felt? I don't know how to say it. Okay, if you ever feel drained after hanging out with them, there's probably some reevaluating you got to do here with this friendship. Because there is no way you should be feeling drained after hanging out with someone you genuinely have a close bond with. I want to talk about the power of a real friendship. Basically, let's flip the script. What does a real friend look like to you? You can pause and think about it for a second, comment what you think it is. When really, I think personally, a real friend is someone who either supports you even when there's nothing in it for them. Like, I can't really think of an example, but I'm hoping you get what I'm saying. They'll listen without judgment. Like, they'll sit there and hear you out on whatever you got to say without freaking, oh, blah, 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 and getting on your neck about it. And then this one is one of my key things about if they're really a friend to you. Do they defend you in a room that you're not present in? Basically, when someone's talking about you, are they going to defend your name behind your back? Say, do they help you grow to be the best version of yourself? Or do they hinder you and keep you down when you're around them? Let's say you've got this friend who you keep telling to stop doing these things or you're not going to hang out with him, but you don't want to just cut the friendship off. So the next thing they're hindering you and holding you back and they're not helping you become your best self. Really what I'm trying to say is, I know real friendships aren't about what you get. They're kind of about what you build together. And I'm gonna get more into that onto this next thing and on how to know when you should end the friendship. I'm gonna say when to walk away to a friendship, and I'm just gonna give my opinion on it and why it is one of the hardest things to do, which is letting go of people who aren't really for you. But sometimes the best thing you can do for yourself is to walk away. If someone constantly disrespects you, drains your energy, or makes you feel small, they're not a friend. More than likely, they don't want to see you succeed. And no, you don't owe them an explanation, my bad, if you walk away. That's protecting your peace, which is reason enough. So, the next thing would be is how do you surround yourself with real friends? Personally, I say you have to start by being one. You have to be the type of friend that you would want to be around you and in your life. If you support people genuinely, listen to them, and celebrate others, and you can't be afraid to set boundaries because real friends respect them, this is more than likely going to help you build better friendships or find some new friendships to help build on. Now I want to talk about the role of self-reflection. So let's be honest. Have you ever been the fake friend? And if you say no, you're more than likely lying. We've all talked about someone behind their back. We've all, not wanted to see someone succeed out of jealousy or something. We're all humans. We're not perfect. It happens. Let's say maybe you weren't always happy for their success. Like you're thinking, oh man, it really wasn't all that. I wish it was me, or I could have done that. This is part of that self-reflect. And let's say maybe you only reached out when you needed something, which all of this is okay because growth starts with self-awareness. The best friendships come with both people are willing to reflect, improve, and help each other build. Last, I kind of just want to give some final thoughts on how you should choose your circle wisely and who you spend your days with. Because at the end of the day, your circle influences your mindset, your energy, and your growth. So if you surround yourself with people who want to see you win and people who push you to be better and who show up for you, because life is too short to waste time on a one-sided friendship. You need to find people that are willing to help you build and you help them build. And lastly, I have nothing else to say, but it's your turn to make a call to action. You need to take a moment to think about your friendships. Even if you're like, oh, this isn't mine, really sit here and think about it. You gotta think, who's really there for you and who's just around when it's convenient. And it's really all I've got for this video. I really hope it helped, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment. If you have any suggestions on what to talk about in the next video, I'm open for them. This was a suggestion from one of my buddies from school, and I really do appreciate the suggestion because this is a great topic. But yeah, drop a comment below if you've ever had to cut off a fake friend. Let's say, what was the moment you knew? Let me see that. We can talk about that and we'll have that conversation because real connections matter, and I do want to hear you guys' experiences and opinions. Once again, I will be live streaming on TikTok every now and then, so if you want to see it, it's either going to be in my bio or it's going to be on the link in the bio of my YouTube channel. So I appreciate everyone for coming. Please make sure to hit the like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.